Here we are with Asgard's Wrath on a GTX 970. Um, let's see how it plays. I've done this a little bit now, so I can tell you some things about it, but we're just going to do it on Legendary full motion just so you can see the HUD. Some epic music going on right now. So the biggest thing I've noticed between playing on a 970 and a 2080 Super is one, the jagged edges of things, obviously. The load times are a bit longer. And there's a little bit more stuttering, especially at the beginning of the game. The later you get, I think it sort of like evens out a little bit. There must be something about the beginning of the game that is making it stutter a bit, but here we are at the beginning. Any second now. Hold both hands in front of your face, rotate your controllers. Yep, okay, I got it. Come on. Controllers can appear anytime now. There we go. Alright, so here we are in the first room. I can already see that like the edges of textures are sort of just kind of shimmering, you know. All that, rotate the stick. But like it's still definitely playable. You know, I'm going, oh, this is cool. Especially if this is the first time you've played this. I mean, it will impact your experience some, but for the most part, it's doable. I would say it's worth it if that sort of thing doesn't bother you. Now we're just sort of waiting for the room to open up. Come on, show me that sky. There we go. So like, planets still look, or the realms, I guess, still look good. Nothing's terrible. Like, there's definitely some loss of detail, but you know, it's whatever. The sacrifice you got to make to play the game. I'm really impressed that they managed to make it work on lower spec computers at all. You know, the hands look fairly good, if not kind of like they're coming out of my chest. So that's cool. And it's, I mean, better than some of the other junk we've had to play. Obviously, on a higher end computer, like, this all looks better, but honestly, this doesn't look bad. And if this was the only way I had to play the game, I would still be excited to play it. Come on, suck me into the portal. At some point here. Alright, yeah, now we're at another loading screen, which, you know, sometimes takes a while. Especially into the, maybe not so much this beginning part here, but the first level, the second level, those sorts of places, definitely take some time to load in, which was a little annoying. I may or may not have just put a tissue in the headset and walked away for the, 3 minutes that it takes. Because that's the only thing about VR games that is annoying, is when you gotta load in, you can't do other things, you're just standing there. As a person, I don't like the idea of like large creatures way bigger than me. So this opening started, and I was like, I already know I am going to dislike this part of the game. But this is like the third time I've done this level now, so I can handle it. I don't know why, it just freaks me out. Like that happened, and I was immediately like, okay. Just lifted the headset a little bit so I could see it, but it wasn't as close. The fact that this is running on a 970 is incredible. I'm so pleased they managed to, you know, optimize it.
Must finish this fight, fledgling god.
Why though? Doesn't quite make sense, but whatever. And like now, this part of the game is probably the worst for some of the stuttering. Throws the ships at you, and then as you cut, everything sort of is just like not great, but you can get through it. Most of the game isn't like that. And some of this shaking is just me. It's not the game. The game's not making it like this. Like the sword shaking is not the game's fault. But as long as you like roughly time your attacks right, it'll be fine. My guess is it's probably the water that's messing everything up. I think I definitely missed that one, but oh well. Yeah, in this part, I was like, no thanks. And then it's like right here. I tried to grab it, but instead it just bit me. It's a big old rock there. I wish you could two-hand it. That would be fun. This part's a little, you know, floaty, but that's okay. They did great with a sense of scale.
You expect me to be impressed? Why, I could have slayed the beast with one hand tied behind my back. I do not run from danger. Cowards go straight to hell. Not I. For the bold, there is nothing to lose. All to gain. No near. Get behind me. My destiny is in my hands. You think I'm afraid of you, eh?
That there! Take it!
It's one of the Infinity Stones.
Excellent! Come, find me in Asgard.
And now we're at another loading screen. But as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely playable. I would recommend getting it if you are a fan of these sorts of games. It has a decent amount of, hours of play. Anytime now. Just gonna sit down. Okay, let's see how long it takes. Feel free to fast forward. Okay, here we are. Another pretty bad culprit of stuttering here. They clearly figured you're not going to be here for very long. Because, like, all of this is just, like, blurry and jagged edges. Jumping around everywhere. But if you focus on the doors, it's not too bad. And once you get inside, it sloweds better. There's just something about that it really doesn't like. You know, it's not the perfect way to play the game, but everybody knows my name. Yep, I'll happily. Oh, but you want me to track it first, so you gotta hold, open the menu, do this, do that, and do this, do this, do this. There we go. Alright, so, hey, people, give me some of your bread. Oh, I guess I'm not hungry. They don't like it when I throw bread at them. Imagine that. Alright, we got Flute Lady and Drummer Pig and Loot. Not Loot. Standing on a drum. So, you know, that's cool. Ooh, this is... It is struggling a little bit here. Let me find something. Ooh, I'm gonna cut this guy's bottle in half. Yeah, the game is really chugging at the moment. I didn't have this much trouble last time I played it though, so who knows. Gonna come meet these guys.
Oh, did you hear about the mighty sea monster?
Let me guess. It was this big.
What do you want? I'm busy.
What happens if I pull this? No, I can't. He's pretty big.
What do you want? I'm busy.
And there's this dude. And then this drunk guy over here.
Now.
here to these guys.
You think you can beat me? Don't think so.
And then our last person down here. You can see it jumping around and everything, but some of that might be because I'm running OBS in the background to record this. So, you know, there's a little bit of that, but
come back when you've got
yeah, I'll come back. Just show me the monkey. Ooh, hello.
Adieu! Ale for me and my friend. Come and drink to victory! Ah, little god, you have gained glory. You're a Kraken Slayer. And you have earned my favor. With my guidance, you will wield great power and learn to be a true god. I, the great, the powerful Loki, will be teacher. And you, my honored pupil. In return, I require the Hero Stone you acquired from the Kraken. It is but a small payment for my infinite wisdom. Come now, hand it over. Well, I have something for you too. Take it. With that rune, a whole world of possibilities awaits. Now, there is a shield maiden. Her mouth spits flame like a dragon, and she seeks to burn another of Asgard. Go, find her, and help her fulfill her destiny.